So good evening to the 10th standard students. So as I given you in the previous classes, quadratic equation chapter basis I have given you the page number 70 in your textbook. Quadratic equations, the meaning of a quadratic equation, and then to find the roots of a quadratic equation there are three methods: factorization, completing square method, and then quadratic formula. In the previous classes I have given you the factorization method and then quadratic formula method. Completing square method is not in the syllabus, which is but it is equal. You have to learn, you have to practice for the class 12. And then I have completed nature of a root, how to find the roots by quadratic equations, quadratic formula, nature of root. Last exercise also I have given you all the basics. Now my job is to complete the word problem in the quadratic equation chapter. So what I am going to do is one or two sums I will find the roots by quadratic formula method. Then remaining all the sums I will give you only the equations. Now your job is to find out the quadratic. You find the roots by using the quadratic formula method. Okay. So exercise 4.1 first numerical I already completed. The quadratic equations. One more time I will repeat. Quadratic equations is nothing but the equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. 5x square plus 6x plus 7 equal to 0. Now a would value 5, b equal to 6, c equal to 7. Okay, I am using quadratic formula. I will write the formula also there. So what is quadratic formula? So x equal to minus b plus or minus under root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, this formula is used to find the roots. And last exercise, this is otherwise called as discriminant. If b square minus 4 is greater than 0, now the two roots are real and distinct, and b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, this is greater than 0. This is suppose if e equal to 0, d equal to 0, now two equal roots. And the last one, b square minus 4ac less than 0, now that is d less than 0, now imaginary root. There is a separate chapter for the class 11, that imaginary roots. Okay, now we'll move on to the word problem. Very important, quadratic equations word problem. Okay, so the word problem starts with, I'll go with example sum also. So yeah, your job is follow the example sum. So the first one, based on exercise 4.1 quadratic equations, page number 71. Now I'm moving on to the page number 71. The topic is word problem for the quadratic QE chapter. Example number 1. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. And the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Okay. The first one is, I'll read the question again. John and Jivanti together, there are two persons. Together they are having a 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles. Because, so example number 1, let me keep as John and then some Jivanti. Okay. Let John has X marbles. Two members all together is having how many marbles? 45 marbles. If one has X marble, now other one will have 45 minus X. If I'm having two, for example, myself and then for example you, we both are having 45 marbles. Suppose I'm having 10 marbles now, you'll be having 45 minus 10. Suppose I'm having 15 marbles now, you'll be having 45 minus 15. Suppose I'm having X marbles now, you will be having 45 minus X marbles. So they're given. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. So this is case 1. Both of them lost na subtract. How many marbles? 5 marbles. Apana John already having X marbles. Last 5 marbles na X minus 5. Jivanti already having how many marbles? 45 minus X. Now last how many? 5. Last na subtraction. 45 minus X minus 5. Apana 40 minus X. Okay, 5 marbles. Now product, we would like to find out the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. So product now. So now what we have to do is product after losing. So this is X minus 5. This is 40 minus X. They are having how many marbles now? 124 marbles after losing. Now multiply both sides. Now expand, finish it off. Now expanding. So x into 40, 40x, x into minus x square. This one minus 200 plus 5x equal to 124. Take all the things to the right side. So minus x square goes this side, 40x plus 5x, 45x, minus 200 goes this side, okay? So x square goes this side and it will become positive. Everything will take it, okay? So already we are having 124. This is minus 40x, this is plus 200, this is minus 5x equal to 0. Okay, so x square minus 40 minus 45x, and this is 324 equal to 0. So your book answer also x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. This is, they asked you only the equation, so I found the equation. They not asked you to find out the we like to find out how many marbles they have to start with. Represent the following situation mathematically. So mathematically you have to start here itself. If you want to find out the roots now, you have to go and find the roots. Right, I will find the roots for some other sum. We will find out how to form the equations. Okay, so example 1 completed. Now example number 2, word problem. Example number 2. Cottage industry produces certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of the toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost production was rupees 750. For example, I am having a factory, okay, cottage industry. I am producing the toys. The cost of the toys was found to be 55 minus the number of toys. 55 minus the number of toys. Next, the total cost of the production was 750. So now what I am giving is the small hint is cost of production, tour. Suppose they are having a tour, number of students, number of students and how much they are paying. Like this sum comes now. You have to imagine that x, y, where x is, what is the x they given you? X is number of toys, y is cost. Okay, x na number of toys produced by the company, y na cost per toy. How much they are having? 750 rupees totally. So what they given is the cost of the production was found to be 55 minus the number of toys. The cost of the number of toys, okay, x and number of toys x da. Cost of the toy was 50 minus the number of toys. அப்ப என்ன சொல்றாங்க 50 minus number of toys equal to எவ்வளோ 750. I repeat again, number of toys into, for example, I'm going to the shop, I'm buying a tomato, 1 kg tomato 5 rupee na, total how many? 7. Imagine they're telling 1 kg 5 rupee na. So I want 10 kg, about 10 into 5, 50 rupees. Similarly, I have to multiply the number of toys and cost per day. So number of toys x, cost per day வந்து 50 minus the number of toys. So if you multiply inside, 50x minus x square equal to 750. Take all the thing right side. So x square minus 50x plus 750 equal to 0. Cost, this is number of toys, 50 minus number of toys. Okay, this also mathematically only. Then I'll move on to the exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.1, second numeral, first sum. These are all the word problems. Now I have to apply the quadratic formula method. So exercise 4.1 I will write here. So page number 73, exercise 7.4.1, second numeral, first sum. The area of a rectangle is, so what shape they given? Rectangle. What they asking? Given area. Area na length into breadth. Length ku x, breadth ku y. Area of the rectangle is 528. Up case 1, xy equal to 528. Imagine y equal to 528 upon x, equation number 1. Next, the length of the plot is 1 more than twice the breadth. Length of the plot, length can alphabet x, case 2. Length of the plot is na equal to 1 more than twice the breadth. Twice, breadth can alphabet y. I repeat, length is 1 more than twice the breadth. Okay, now in place of y I can apply, I have to change into one variable. So x equal to 1 plus 2y. In place of y, 528 upon x. Next, LCM, normal LCM, x equal to x plus this will become 1056 upon x, normal LCM. Next cross multiply, x square equal to x plus 1056. Next take to the left hand side, x square minus x plus 1056 equal to 0. This is your quadratic equation. Highest power 2 na, that is said to be highest power 2 na, that is said to be quadratic equations. Now they asked you mathematically represent the following situations in equations. Okay, so they asked you to represent the equations only, so no need to find the roots. Suppose they are asking you to find the roots now, apply the quadratic formula where a equal to 1, that is x squared coefficient, b equal to minus 1, that is x squared coefficient, c equal to 1056. Okay, second numeral, second sum. Second numeral, second sum. They ask you to find only the equations. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So consecutive positive integer, for example 5 is the integer. I'm imagining 5 na, consecutive na, next integer 6. 7 I'm imagining na, 8 is a consecutive integer. 10 I'm imagining na, 11 is the consecutive integer. X I'm imagining na, x plus 1 is the consecutive positive integer. Okay, one integer x na, immediate next integer is x plus 1. Product of the two consecutive, so x into x plus 1 equal to how much they given? 306. Multiply inside equal to 306, so x square plus x minus 306 equal to 0. Okay, so therefore they asked you to represent, you need to find the integers. Suppose they are asking you to find the integers, you have to apply the method as I told you earlier. So for wait, I'll go for this next exercise. I will do next one. Okay, second numeral, the third sum. They have asked you to find it mathematically. Rogan's mother is 26 years older than him. Okay, the product of the age is 3 years from now is 360, which the same sum which I have done in the linear equation chapter. So age sum, second numeral, third sum is age sum. Okay, Rogan and a mother. Rogan x. What about mother's age? Older than him, so more than. So age sum, that is second numeral, third sum. What is Rogan's age? Imagine Rogan's age equal to x. Upon Rogan's mother age will not be less than Rogan's age, right? So how much older than him? 26. Upon x plus 26. Older than him. Product of the age from 3 years from now. So we have to underline 3 years from now. From now. From now na another afterwards. Apna Rogan's age after 3 years na x plus 3. At the same time, mother's age also will be 3 will be more. Apna x plus 29. This is very important. Once Rogan's age is moving, mother's age also will be moving. Product will be 360. Apna product na multiplication. X plus 3 into x plus 29 the value will be 360. If you multiply inside, x square plus 29x plus 3x plus 87 equal to 360. Finally, I got the answer as x square plus 32x plus 87 minus 360 equal to 0. So x square plus 32x minus 273 equal to 0. So this is the equation I got. Let me check. X square plus 32x minus 273 equal to 0. Okay. So second numeral, fourth sum. A train travels a distance of 480 km at uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km less, it will have 3 km more to cover the same distance. So speed of the board sum, speed and the distance. Okay, speed and the distance you have to be very careful. Second numeral, fourth sum. Speed of the train. So first, a train travels a distance of 480 km at uniform speed. The speed has been 8 km less. It would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So speed and the distance sum. So very important topic. This is speed and the distance. First one, speed equal to distance by time. Upper time equal to distance by speed. This is a class 8th, 9th science formula. First one, if this, what's the first case distance? 480. The speed. Imagine that the speed equal to x km per hour. Case 1, how many kilometers they are going? 480. So case 1 distance Okay, time equal to t1 equal to 480 upon x. Next, speed has been 8 km less. So case 2, time 2, how much speed is reducing? Same distance, but x minus how much is given? 8 km less na minus. It would have taken 3 hours more. Okay, now the concept. So if the speed reduce on normal time how much hours is taking more? Plus 3. This is the concept. Okay, wait, let's explain again. T1, distance by speed. Distance 480, x is the first speed. And speed, second case, same distance, but speed how much is reducing? 8. Now concept. ஒரு ட்ரெயினோட ஸ்பீடு வந்து 8 கிலோமீட்டர் கம்மியாச்சுன்னா நார்மல் ஒரிஜினல் டைமை விட 3 hours வந்து அதிகமா எடுக்குது is given in the question itself. Now arrange it properly. 480 upon x minus 8, take to the left side, upon x equal to 3. Okay, for me this is coming. So let me check the equations, we will see. Okay, so now 480 you can take in common outside, or you can cross multiply. 480x minus 480x plus just a cross multiplication. Okay, so 0 4 6. Okay, so 32 38 upon x square minus 8x equal to 3. I will multiply this also. A normal cross multiply. I made any mistake? So 0 64 is 6 32 38, correct. Now again cross multiply. 480 480 cancel. So 3840 equal to 3x square minus 24x. Just a cross multiplication. The final step, 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equal to 0. If I divide by 8, x square, 3x square, so divided by 3, I got x square minus 8x minus 1 2 6 24 8 0 equal to 0. This is a speed. Speed reduce on a normal time of 3 hours more. Second number completed. Next 4.2. Now from here onwards we have to do the calculation part. Next is exercise 4.2, second sum, third sum. Exercise 4.2. Just a sec. So read the question thoroughly. 4.2. The question is like this. Okay. The question is find two numbers. Find two numbers whose sum is 27. Find two numbers whose sum is 27. Two x square plus x minus 4. Let me also cross check my answers once and twice. Yes. Now they asked you first sum. The second, solve the problems given in the example number 1. So they are asking you to do the example number 1 to find the roots. No problem. Now we'll move on to third sum. Find two numbers whose sum is 27. So exercise number, page number 76 now. Exercise 4.2, third sum. Find the two numbers whose sum is 27. Let us x plus y equal to 27. Okay. And product is for 182. So if I multiply these two numbers, I'll get 182. So y equal to 182 upon x. This is an important step. Okay, equation number 1, this is equation number 1. Substitute equation number 2 in 1. Apna wherever y comes, you have to substitute 182 upon x equal to 27. Cross multiply. X square plus 182 upon x. Normal LCM. This is very important step. Normal LCM. Now cross multiply. X square plus 182 equal to 27x. X square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. This is your equation. Compare with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So 1 or 2 sums I will do the full steps. Remaining sums and all you have to do the quadratic formula, which in the previous video also I have explained you thoroughly. Now in place of a equal to 1, x square or coefficient a equal to 1, b minus 27, c or value 182. First step, find out the d, b square minus 4ac, that is minus 27 square minus 4a 182. So you will get the value is like this. So you can factorize also, no issues. That's your choice. Okay. So save the timing. So you have to factorize. If you want to factorize, you can factorize, or you can go for the quadratic formula. Factorize now. Which two number if you multiply, you'll get 182. At the same time, if you add now, you'll get 27. So it may be 14, 13 approximately. So with the same 14, 13. See, using factorization, I will get 14, 13. You can go by that method also, no problem. But for the slow learners, it's easy to go with this method. So 27 square minus 4 into 182. So what is the value for that one? We have to find out. So I'll go with next formula. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root discriminant upon 2a, x equal to minus, in place of b minus 27 plus or minus square root value, which I'm going to find out now. So x equal to 27 plus or minus 27 square. What may be 27 square? 6, 25, 729. This is 729 approximately, maybe. And this one is 8, 2, 3. I think 728. 8, 2, 3. Yes. So I got 1. Substitute the value 1 upon 2. So two cases. One is x equal to 27 plus 1 upon 2. Other one is 27 minus 1 upon 2. So x equal to 14 and x equal to 13, which I got the same answer, while this is by factorization, splitting the middle term. This is by quadratic formula, which you won't do the mistakes. Slow learners will not do the mistakes, but this is concept oriented. Also factorization also you can go, no issues. So one number is 14. Okay, if one number is 14, now other number is 13. If one number is 13, now other number is 14. By this you have to complete the sum. So this step I will do for another sum. Remaining all the sums, you have to complete the you have to find the roots by quadratic formula, factorization. That's your choice, but you have to complete. I will complete till the equations for all the sums. Next, again, question number 4. Find two consecutive positive integer. That one integer is x, other one is x plus 1. I have explained the previous previous sum. Sum of whose square is 365. You have to square. If I square this one, sum gonna add, and this also I have to square. If I square and then I have add, now I'll get 365. Sum of whose square, sum gonna addition whose square, this one. So x square, a plus b whole square, a square b square plus 2ab equal to 365. So I got 2x square plus this one, 2x plus 1, and 365 I have taken to the left side. So finally I got 2x square plus 2x minus 364 equal to 0. Reduce the equation. Two table, x square minus x minus 1x minus 182 equal to 0. This is your equation. Okay, for this sum also I will go with compare with the quadratic equations. A order value 1, b order value 1, c order value minus 82. So first find out the discriminant. 1 square minus 4a minus 182 equal to d. So 1 plus 8. Okay, I got 729 equal to d. Now I have to write the formula. What is the formula I have to write? Okay. Now x equal to minus b plus or minus square root the discriminant. So x equal to minus b over value 1 plus or minus 729 upon 2. So minus 729 square root. Now only we have completed 27. Now I got two values. One is minus 1 plus 27 upon 2, minus 1 minus 27 upon 2, and x is 26 upon 2 is 13, and minus 28 upon 2 is minus 14. They asked you in the question, Find the two consecutive positive integer. So this is correct, and this one is not possible because it's a negative. So one integer is 13, other one is 14. You have to complete like this. So one integer is 13 now. Consecutive positive integer is 14. This is not possible. So fourth sum also, as I committed, I have done the quadratic formula method also. So from now onwards, I will write the equations alone. So question number 5. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. Less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. Altitude of the right triangle. So you have to draw the right triangle. Okay. Hypotenuse value they are given you. If the hypotenuse is 13. Okay. So shall we move on? So exercise 4.2, fifth sum. Draw the right angle triangle. Keep it as a name as ABC. Altitude of the right triangle is 7 cm. Let the base is x. Altitude is 7 cm less than the base. Less than minus. Less than the base. Altitude is 7 cm less than its base. Appo x minus 7. இதை விட 7 கம்மியா இருக்கு. Hypotenuse எவ்வளவு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க? 13. இப்போ normal by Pythagoras theorem. So you get AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. அப்போ 13 square equal to x minus 7 the whole square plus x square. Normal expansion. A square plus B square minus 2ABC plus x square. So I got 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 equal to 0. So 2x square minus 14x minus 120 I think so. So reduce the equation. So x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. A oda value 1, B oda value minus 7, C oda value minus 60. Or you go with the factorization. If you multiply, you have to get minus 60. If you add, you have to get minus 7. So I think you'll get 12 and 5. You can go with that method also. Okay. Next, cottage industry produces. So whenever you're getting the question like a cottage industry, you have to complete. Okay, that's your job. This one you have to complete using quadratic formula or splitting the middle term. A cottage industry produces a number of pottery. So cottage industry going for the trip like this and all, you have to imagine x, y. This is number of article. This is cost per article. X na number of article, number of items, number of students, anything. Y na cost of article or cost per student, everything. Total how much they given? 90 rupees. Okay. So now read the question. So imagine it was observed that in the particular day the cost of the production was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on the date. Okay. If the cost of the production, the cost of the article, what is the cost of article? Y. Appo x change agala, y change agudhu. Evlo change agudhu? 3 more than twice the article produced. 2 more than na plus. 3 more than na plus. Twice the article. Twice article in the letter x equal to 90. Normal multiplication. 3x plus 2x square equal to 90. So 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. So A oda value 2, B oda value 3, C oda value minus 90. Reduce panna mudiyadhu. So let me also cross check the answer. So 2x square plus 3x minus 90. Okay. Next. Moving on to 4 point. Next, example number 11, I'll move on. Example number 11, okay. So, two consecutive positive integer na x plus 1. Consecutive or positive integer. Example number 11. example number 11. Okay, page number 84. Find two consecutive odd positive integers. So you have to be very careful that in this question they given you odd positive integer. Odd positive integer meaning in or integer x, consecutive positive integer na x plus 1, odd positive integer na x plus 2. Now you guys will ask me, how is x plus 2 sir? Suppose x bala 1 போடு. அப்ப பாத்தீங்க 1 plus 2 எவ்வளவு வரும்? 3. ஆமா 2 வந்து ஈவன். இப்போ இங்க சப்போஸ் x வந்து 3 இமேஜின் பண்ணிக்க. அப்ப இது என்ன வரும்? 3 plus 2 5. So இதுதான் generalized form. So odd positive integer na x plus 2. Next, sum of whose square is 290. அப்ப இத ஸ்கொயர் பண்ணா 290. So this is a square b square 2ab equal to 290. So normal simplification now. So finally I got 2x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 290 equal to 0. So 2x square plus 4x minus 286 equal to 0 divided by 2. So x square plus 2x minus 143 equal to 0. A value 1, B value 2, C value minus 143. Finish the sum. Next I will move on to the exercise. No, example number 15. Very, very important sum. Example number 15, 1-5. Okay, so keep in your textbook page number 87. Page number 87. Example number 15 is more very, very important sum. Motorboat sum. Keep his name is a motorboat sum. So in the linear equations, if I told that upstream na downstream. Upstream na it will speed will be x minus y, downstream na x plus y. In the linear equation chapters I explained you. Speed equal to distance by time na, time equal to distance by speed. Okay, speed in the upstream, speed in the downstream. Now, a motorboat whose speed is 18 km still in water takes 1 hour more to go 24 km upstream than to the downstream. So 24 km on the upstream lane, 24 km downstream lane போகுது. Find the speed of the stream. Stream என்னது? Okay, waves. A motorboat whose speed is 18 km, okay, 18 km still in water. Waterல இருக்கு 18 km போயிட்டு இருக்கு. Takes 1 hour more. அதிகமா இருக்குது 1 hour more. எப்ப 24 km to go 24 km upstreamல போகும்போது 1 hour more இருக்குது compared to the downstream. So இப்போ முதல்ல எவ்வளவு கிலோமீட்டர் போகுது? 24 km total.